Hi, this is Raevyn Rogers, 2019 silver medalist, lifetime duck, former Triple Crown champion.
Wilson's going to have to dig deep. She hasn't got enough. Raevyn Rogers is coming home. Nakai of Uganda will win. Rogers gets close. Ajay Wilson finishes in the bronze medal.
So I watched it probably less than 5 times, so this will probably be number 6. It's so funny because there was a tweet about how only runners can relate to this move where when you're nervous, you kind of just rock side to side. So it's just funny seeing everybody do the same thing because it's all like a nerve thing. You try not to make eye contact. It's so funny because it's like they're right there with a big camera, not a small camera, like a big camera. It's either make eye contact or make like one eye contact and that's it. The fans were already hyped from, you know, all the like Ethiopians doing as well, but they still were supportive of the 800 as well. So you still had a crowd that was very like attentive to the race. I didn't want to be too close to the front. I just kind of wanted to be a little close to the front. So that's kind of what's happening now is that I'm not too far behind. But once you see going into the second lap, I'm going to be far behind. But yeah, I figured the pace would be like 57, and I didn't want to come through at 57. The 800 can get really physical. That's why a lot of people don't really like to be in the pack. That's why like that solid 5 going into the last 2 is a little bit more bunched up because no one is trying to be in the front, but no one is trying to be far away. So they're just kind of bunched up with everyone. And even in the prelims, like one of the runners kept trying to come on the inside, but I tried to control it. And that's when it got a little bit more physical. And usually you don't want to get too physical because it has an effect on like both of the runners. So that comes with experience too, is learning not to kind of fall into the physicality in the race because it could take energy out. And then this part comes so fast, like the backstretch part. Probably could have moved up right there, probably where Rafi is, the Moroccan runner. Is that off the curb? Yep. Oh yeah, I could have moved up. Right off the curb going into the straight. Yeah.
Surprised that Rogers is so far back. She's going to need to work her way forward.
So I ran on this track in May and I was in 3rd and I kicked off of the curve and I died really bad. I knew from then, I'm like, I cannot do that again, especially here. If you watch the other races, people usually have to kick into another gear with 50 left. So that's what happened. Everyone's like, you weren't even in the screen. And it just sucks because you can only see the progression, the full progression if you were there.
Wilson's gonna have to dig deep. She hasn't got enough. Raevyn Rogers is coming home. Nakai of Uganda will win. Rogers gets close.
Like I said, I just made one hard move, and I knew that, I can't stress enough how long the straightaway is. I just can't. But I used that to my advantage because I knew how long it was because I died really bad. And so I knew that, okay, don't kick off of the curve. Just try to focus your main effort in that last 100. And that's where I wanted most of my effort to be, was in the last 100. Looked up at the time and my first thought was, dang, she wasn't that far. I saw the time and I'm like, oh man, she ran 158 too. So it was actually a really close race. To have done so well here is like a blessing, and then Olympic trials is next year, and then you have another Worlds, and so it's like everything is coming really fast. But I'm in a place where I'm ready to tackle everything. Thank you for just listening and tuning in and picking my brain a little bit about the race, about my time here at Oregon, and let's go to